So very important. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again.
Luis Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. Luis Cruz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory. And
he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Cruz. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider right over the middle. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is digging in once again. Luis Cruz has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, get your pitch, huh?
The 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Leroy into shallow center, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no. Ready once again, Luis Cruz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Cruz. Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, one time, right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Club off in foul ground. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. And partner will slow this way down and have a look in super slow-mo. And you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play. Ready for another chance? Luis Cruz. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A called strike on the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly. Hey, you got it. No one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Luke is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Felix Quintero wins his 3rd of the season. Andy Javery struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals: 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Springfield Cardinals and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ed Sirota will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's having a decent year. I mean, you look at the fact that he's got an ERA under 350. That tells me he's keeping his team in ball games. He's giving them a great effort, and sometimes he's pitching deep in games. So I don't know what we'll get today, but I do think he'll go out there and give this team some solid innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Luis Cruz is at the plate as he watches ball 1. HR, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Saul rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from 2nd. And he's able to get back in there at 1st safely. Into the box, Felipe Vila. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. This one's down to 3rd. Fielded cleanly to 2nd for 1. On to 1st, and they get them both. And with that, here's a look at...
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big pop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance. Well, a leadoff single right here in the 2nd inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in.
Digging in to try it again. Luis Cruz.
Luis Cruz.
He lays off there, 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 1-0 delivery. Softly hit out toward short. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach 1st safely. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Felipe Vila. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The runner scores from 2nd. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on 2nd, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The batter, catcher.
At the plate, Kenny Blackwell. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Here we go.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. Striding in once again, Terrence Gore. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Grounded to third. Cruz. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in, Aaron Luke comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Luke. Come on, guys.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Cruz will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Catcher, Mario Sandoval.
1 out. You got 1.
1 and 2. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready for another shot now. Luis Cruz. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Oh, I'm doing like a big dog. Right time.
On the ground to third. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now batting, Luis Cruz. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Montalvo is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-2 the final score tonight. John Gant earns win number 4 on the season. Ed Sirota was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Bryant Redding earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Springfield Cardinals. Randall Watts, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset. Pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Cruz.
Attaboy.
Luis Cruz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they won the first 2 games. They played really good ball and then lost yesterday's game. They still got a chance now to win the series. You don't want to split it after you win the first.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Standing in, Luis Cruz. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Luis Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Got a good one here right now.
Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch one. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Let's go.
Here he comes on 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Here we go, kid. Here we
From
go.
the stretch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Another 2-2 offering. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. One hit, one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Springfield's out in front, 1-0. Stepping in, Robbie McGraw, and the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
Hey, one away. One away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, what a play! The throw got him.
That was a great.
So stepping in, Luis Cruz.
baseman,
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cruz.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Luis Cruz. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses, 2-0. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
See it drive it like you can. Let's go.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Let's go now. One time.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Randall Watts wins his 3rd of the season. Jesus. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Springfield Cardinals and the Tulsa Drillers. Stepping into the box, Luis Cruz. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This ball comes the best to me where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Batting 4th.
At the plate, Andres Brito.
Brito.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. I'm out.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Finley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here. No. Digging in to try it again, Luis Cruz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Go, baby, square it up.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. and it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Brito. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another chance, Andres Rodriguez, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
None out, runners at first and second. In the air now, out to right field. Moving under it, Milano, 1 away. Striding in once again, Rick Chavez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in once again, Luis Cruz.
Number 5, Luis Cruz.
First pitch on its way, and no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. First and second here with nobody out.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch right here.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Luis Cruz, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are loaded with only 1 out.
One time, right now. Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded to the right. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Man, to come up late in the game and get 2 runs driven in to put you ahead in a game that was tied, that is beautiful. Now it's up to the pitcher.
Now batting.
Digging in, Andres Brito. From the belt, kicks and deals. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Rodriguez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. And now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Ready once again, Rick Chavez.
Now batting, catcher, Rick Chavez.
The 1-2 pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. And Springfield leads this thing 5-2. Now in the box, Luis Cruz. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Luis Cruz.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Finley is there, and that's the first out of the inning. In now, Luis Cruz. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Cruz.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Clutch up. Drive him in right now. Here
Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
He gets another hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Now, he's been ice cold at the plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
Coming to the plate now, Andres Brito.
Shortstop, Andres.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here. Clutch up. Drive him in for us.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Hale has it in his tracks. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Andres Rodriguez.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Rodriguez.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Leave you up here.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied 5-5. Ready now, Luis Cruz. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Luis Cruz.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Liner toward right center, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear. in this one.
If you want to take a snapshot of staying inside the baseball, that's it right there. Stay inside the ball, shoot it the other way for the base hit.
Now batting, Andres Brito.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Your turn right here.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Pablo Cortez wins his fourth game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game. 4 hours.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Luis Cruz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
All right, one time right here.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit in the air out to left. Webb has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Springfield's out in front, 5-2. Geraldo Macias will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Geraldo Macias.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
5-2 the final score tonight. Andy Javery earned his 5th win of the year. Brock Stewart couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Bryant Redding records the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on The Show. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Springfield Cardinals and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Ryan Erickson, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
So coming to the plate, Luis Cruz. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Comes set with the 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ken Milano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, Ken Milano.
Popped high in the air.
You go. I got it.
Brito is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. A chance now to take a look at how the home.
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot. So striding forward now, Ryan Erickson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit to third. Cruz has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and Springfield leads this thing 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Luis Cruz is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Well, that was a pretty play by the shortstop. Some people think it's a hot dog play, but that's the best way to jump and get rid of the ball. He just wasn't able to get it there in time before the batter got there.
Felipe Vila.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what you call getting on top of one. High fastball, and he was able to stay with it and just slapped it the other way for a hit.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andres Brito. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Stepping in, Antoine Lawrence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he'll cruise into the bag. Stepping in, Luis Cruz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
But a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Harper Laguna.
The shortstop, Harper Laguna.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Drillers lead it 5-4. Standing in, Luis Cruz. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Cruz.
Let's go now. One time.
A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And now as you start to think about who remains in the bullpen, see if they decide to make a move here. Striding into the box, Felipe Vila.
First baseman, Felipe Vila.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Digging in now, Andres Brito. He's
now
doubled
batting,
and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Brito.
The 3-0, and that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now batting,
Antoine Lawrence, and the runner back safely. The 3-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Make something happen, boy. Need you.
The 3-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Milano on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Rick Chavez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. Stepping up now, Luis Cruz. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Get your pitch.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You got it. No one better. Here we go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And that misses 2-2.
I got the count. 2-2. See it driving. Let's go. Right here.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So stepping in, Josh Wendell. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Josh Wendell.
Hot shot to third. Played on the back. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So digging in now, Luis Cruz.
Luis Cruz.
Hey, let it fly, baby.
Here's the first pitch. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. The run scores from second. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
So striding in, Felipe
The
Vila.
first baseman, number 9, Felipe Vila.
Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in, a base hit.
Two-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
Now batting,
Drive him in, babe.
shortstop.
Right here.
Now at the plate, Andres Brito.
Ain't no one better here.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Antoine
Now batting.
Lawrence.
Second baseman,
Hey, catch up right here.
Antoine Lawrence.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Springfield Cardinals get the win after banging out 16 total. Settling in now, Luis Cruz. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
2-0 count. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Webb looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That's why you can't fall behind 2-0 to a power hitter like him. He's a dead red fastball hitter, and he knew the pitcher had to serve one up. A perfect storm or perfect nightmare.
Center fielder, number 6, Tomas Padilla.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat,
Third
Luis
baseman, number
Cruz.
5, Luis Cruz.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying.
Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love to seal the road sweep with a victory tomorrow.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. John Gant earned it.
While competitors want to win at every level, the focus in the minor leagues is on player development.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight it's the first of four between the Arkansas Travelers and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Michael Armstrong, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last outing, it was solid. I'll put it that way. He pitched into the sixth inning, but he couldn't get out of the sixth inning. I don't know if he ran out of gas or just wasn't able to locate his pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing. Ready for another chance? Roger Baez. Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Hey, now we got 2.
Oh, beautiful dive. The throw. Oh, but he beats it out. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
An infield hit. What a play by the third baseman. Great effort. Just wasn't able to get the throw to first base on time, but man, was he hustling. Smelled that hit, didn't he?
Striding in once again, Luis Cruz, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he change his plan and focus on moving the runners up, this game is too close to get greedy.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Massett is on his way home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. So stepping in, Kyle Saul, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, William Coe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Coe. Hey, we got no out.
Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Cruz. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Yeah, come on now, big guy.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air, and he can't track it down. A base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Saul. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runners on first with 1 down. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready once again, Kenny Blackwell. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Kenny Blackwell.
Come on, Big Ed, stay hot up there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as they push the margin here to 5-2 now.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Digging in once again, Roger Baez. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth.
Baez.
Here's a high pop-up.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
Cruz is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Ready for another shot now. Carmen Munoz, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Hard hit at third. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. And Springfield leads this thing 5-2. Now at the plate, Luis Cruz. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Luis Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Lawrence rounds the corner and is headed home. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kyle Saul. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Has a look. Now the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Michael Armstrong earns his first win of the season. Bryant Redding closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Arkansas Travelers and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Paul Thompson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's having an exceptional season. He's able to put together a solid year, an ERA in the low 2s. He's been around the plate. He's pitching deep in games. So I expect to see another dominating performance from him with his team in the game, and him maybe walking out of here with another W.
And there's ball 1.
Good one right here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Barrios sprinting after it, and a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he's safe.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Digging in now, Felipe Vila. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Striding in, Luis
baseman,
Cruz.
number 5, Luis Cruz.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
First and second now, 1 man out.
Come on, kid.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis
Third
Cruz.
baseman, number 5.
He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Cole is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Travelers lead it 5-1. So coming to the plate, Luis Cruz. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Cruz.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. So digging in now, Felipe Vila.
First baseman, Felipe Vila.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Barrios over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now batting, Andres Brito.
Andres Brito.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Julio Montañez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work.
And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. You know, he hadn't had any hits the whole game, so that was a big at bat for him to battle.
So stepping in, Luis Cruz, who's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Christian Bergman gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Bruno Mota hammers down the save. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Arkansas Travelers and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Alfonso Jimenez, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Ready now, Luis Cruz. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
See it, drive it. Let's go.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Two and 0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. So striding forward now, Felipe Vila. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hull is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
They didn't score a whole lot of runs yesterday, and now they score early. Let's see how they continue to add on throughout the rest of this game.
Striding into the box, Kenny Blackwell, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
At the plate, Antoine Lawrence. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club.
Let's go now, one time.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields it from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Cruz. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calderon is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in, Luis Cruz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is a pivotal inning right here, and a pivotal at bat to me. I mean, you already got runs on the board. You got a chance here now with 2 outs. You get a big hit here, you can break the game open and basically say bye-bye to the defense.
Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left stranded. We played 4 full. Springfield's out in front, 3-0. Digging in, Ramon Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ramon Santana.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hard ground ball to third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Now in the box, Carlos Caballero.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Caballero.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Speared on the dive. He goes to first, so 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Standing in, Luis Cruz, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away.
Let her fly right here.
Now a flare out toward right center. Calderon calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here.